Hello. So I decided to keep going because the readings have been going splendidly today. Absolutely dashing, darling. Um, there is this foreign energy that I was just kind of trying to express with an accent. It actually is not British, which I think is very interesting. I do feel like it's more like Arabic, which in this specific case just means holding a light to something, shining light on something, airing out of a person, place, or thing that was keeping, if you know, like that Bikram type energy, really captive. And I don't know why, but today's the day. It is done and over with, right? So there's really no purpose to trying to enslave other people. I'm not going to clarify that card because it is pointing directly back at the energy that it is trying to affect. Yeah, there will be no, like when you feed energy into something like this, then you're actually helping it grow. So that's the last of that. That's just about enough of that. Okay? Okay? Okay. All right. So there's another little tidbit that I would like to address really quickly. I had this weird thought that perhaps some of the earth would actually suggest and request that things were a little bit different. When you think about, like, we are mammals, obviously, right? So we worry about stupid mammal things that are, this is like this peace up, A-tone down type energy right here. There's this question of, did the carpets match the drapery? And, really superficial, I would say what we now ascribe to hygiene, which was actually never that. I'm just going to readjust this back onto our root chakra, because when we do address the truth, then we can clearly see that there, just as an example, the branches of lightning, they expand, they extend outwardly. And because they do that, this energy that is encapsulated within the actual bolt of lightning, you could tap into it if you wanted to. It would be something that you would have to commit to. Hello, Ophelia. Yeah. So there's this 5 of disc energy, and I do feel like throwing it. Oh, okay. So this is the knowing portion. This is the pentacles flying through the air in a disc-like way. It is a understanding of what is inducting, what is I don't know why, but I've just always seen these as turbines. But when you think about it, like a turbine on a helicopter or an airplane, right? Like a windmill. It is definitely like the actual blades. That's what's emitting here. Somebody is like feeling it's I dare say an attempted explosion on their crown chakra. It is the equivalent to Chernobyl amounts of energy being airdropped. Like, hey, do you want this? You want this 411? There you go. You got it. Okay. It's not a bad thing. What I am going to say is that there's a lot of truth behind it that is not going to be super apparent to everybody involved. And that's the part that I guess people are arguing. Truthfully, the argument is over unconditional love, the abundance of it, the availability of it when it's wanted, needed, or required. In this specific case, I don't really think that has much to do with it. Some people are going to have I'm going to say it just the way it's coming to mind, because that's the only way that I know how to explain it. Some people are going to be charged with appreciating that, and other people are going to speak on it. So this unconditional love of truth, this is something that comes from a deep-seated, because we just went back to the root chakra, right? A deep-seated root chakra that is based in the Holy Spirit, or rest. And I do want to say I wasn't touching, you're going to have to go back and like slow motion that, but I wasn't touching my camera and it just shifted by itself. Oh, there's a psychic awareness. That's why. With the title card right underneath it. So that's what this energy is denoting. There will be no end to that, the level of devotion being contributed. I will say this, this is like a really beautiful moment for me personally, and you don't have to understand why. When I say there's no death to something, and that there's this title card right here of devotion, psychic awareness, and this like union of the Holy Spirit and like a piece of rest, a peace of mind, grace just popped out. And I'm going to leave her right there in a cross section of devotion, because that is a really beautiful reading. I just did a reading on Grimm's visions as it pertained to the women's bloodline. And I just really felt that. Here's secret societies popping out directly after it. I couldn't be more concise.